I was speaking at a Kubernetes meetup a few nights ago. I was speaking on Kata on AKS, but one of the other engineers that were there, they were also giving a presentation, was talking about something called EKS Node Viewer, which looks to be a open source project on AWS Labs. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and give this a whirl here. So I'm going to spin up an EKS cluster. I'm going to just use EKS auto mode, which is very similar to like AKS automatic, for example. Keep all these defaults because I just want to test out the tool. I'm not building anything from a production perspective right now. This is just a dev environment here. All right, so while that's building, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So if I scroll down, usage. EKS Node Viewer is a tool for visualizing dynamic node usage within a cluster. It was originally developed as an internal tool at AWS for demonstrating consolidation with Carpenter. So this is interesting. It's effectively giving you a little bit of cost optimization we can see here, but more importantly, I wouldn't call it resource optimization, but it's telling you resource usage. It's not optimizing anything for you. You'd still use something like Carpenter for that. Right, so we got a installation method here. Let's go ahead and utilize this. All right, I'm just going to show this in VS Code just because it's easier to show the terminal this way. And then let's go ahead and do the install. You can also just pull it down and build it yourself via GitHub, right? And then we can see the usage. So I think we literally just type in EKS Node Viewer and that's it. Now, of course, to do that, I'm going to have to, once this cluster is created here, I'm going to have to make sure that it's in my kube config. And to do that, let me just get the name of this cluster here. Funny Blue Otters, not a bad name. All right, let me go back to VS Code here. All right. I don't think the cluster isn't done creating yet, but oh yeah, let me sign into AWS here really quick. All right, this cluster is now active. Let me head back over to VS Code. All right, beautiful. So we can now see, let's see, might have to go play around with some access. There we go. All right, apparently adding admin access, full-blown admin for your cluster is not enough. I had to add the node policy as well. All right, there we go. So now we should be able to run EKS Node Viewer, all right? And we can see it says 2 nodes. So I think what's happening is there's another node, but it's in like a cold state, maybe, you know, like hot, cold. One is actually active, one is not. Right, so we can see that there, but now we can see this is the node that's actually able to be used right now. We can see it's at 10%. 2 pods are currently running. Here's the price point and the size. This is what we're expecting per month and per hour. Now, I'm very curious. So if I run this, you should just see the same thing pop up. Yep, okay, cool. So now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run AZ, AKS, get credentials, namespace, AKS, environment 01. And I want to see if it's going to pull any information around my AKS cluster. It does. All right, cool. That is really neat. Now, there appears to be some information that we can't see. So for example, the cost, but we can see AKS right here. We can see the 3 nodes. We can see the breakdown per pod and then the size. Now, what's interesting is we can also see this is clearly pulling information from the active or current cluster via your kube config in your current context. So that's what is pulling this information. So really cool tool, open source. Even though it's for EKS, it looks like it works for AKS as well.